it's Avery. Welcome back to my channel, and I am so excited for this video because we finally got this in the mail a couple of weeks ago. This is the Nichole Jacklyne advent calendar. So we're going to be showing you how this works and opening day, and then stay tuned for all the different shorts that we're going to be doing. But make sure to check out this video first so you know how it works, and then shorts will just like show you everything so you already know how it works. So basically this advent calendar, in each day, this is kind of like a Christmas tree like shaped advent calendar. You may think there are little slimes in there, but actually if you open it, there is going to be a little charm, and then inside there is going to be a little like a little charm box, like to put all your different, like you could put them in like all these different clear slimes. This comes with about 12 clear slimes. There's like already activated clear slimes, and then there's some that are like a little watery. But the cool thing about this is it also comes with a bunch of activator pens to activate all the slimes that are bad. It comes with 3 activator pens. There's also a bunch of clay that we all have laid out here, like red, green, white, and blue, and you can like add them to the slime and make it like a different texture. And there's also a bunch of these like cups, and then there's a bunch of lids to put your slime in. But since there's only 12 and there's 24 days, you want to split all the clear slimes in half, just to make it easier so you can have all even slimes and all the charms together and stuff like that. It's also going to come with a bunch of different food colorings like white, blue, and red to make your slime a different color. And it also comes with 2 different cute little stress ball mochis. You could like play with them just as a fidget, or you could add them to your slime just on top to make it a cute little decoration. There's also instant snow, which you could also change the texture to it. It's kind of like snow, but not exactly, just like a different texture of like snow. Kind of like snow slime. You can like add it to make your slime a different texture, which I think is really cool. And then this is one of the main focus on the advent calendar. This is the slime care guide. So it shows you how to take care of slime, and it shows you all about this, like handling slime and sticky and melted and hard, and storing your slime and stuff like that. And if you have any more questions, you could just add comments on Nichole Jacklyne's like site and message her and ask her like something about like slime to see if like are all slime sticky, what other textures are there of slime, stuff like that. And also make sure if you want this set, when we're going to be rating at the end to see if it's good, make sure to buy this on her Nichole Jacklyne website. She's come with a bunch of slimes and fidgets, and this is her brand new advent calendar. This is our first year doing an advent calendar, so I'm so excited to show you guys how to care for your advent calendar and how to do it. So to start off how to use it, we're going to grab a clear slime. These clear slime containers just feel like regular clear slimes. They have nothing added to them. And then you're going to be opening like day 1, which is right up here. We're only going to be doing day 1. And in here, we have these little like snowflake sprinkles and like peppermints and like little brown like hot cocoa charms. And then we have a little Santa big charm. And you can mix these together to make like your slime like a charm slime. You could also add in the food coloring and all these clay. There's a bunch of different extra clays because when you split it in half, you're gonna need a bunch of extras. And then you can place your slime in this container and then put a lid on it. So once you take this out, you're really just gonna I would place it in the jar so nothing gets like messy on like a table or like a floor or like a desk or something like that. And then first up, what I would do is I would open the charms, which is a little tricky, so we're just gonna open this and then we'll show you it. Okay guys, now that I've opened up the charms, we're gonna be adding it to our clear slime. So really all you have to do is dump it in because you have a nice container to keep it safe and make sure it doesn't get like messy everywhere. And then you can add this. And once you've done that, you're gonna wanna take this over to you and mix up all the charms and make them like really mix. And if you want, you could add some slime. I think we could take half of the slime and see if it's good to add the clay to see if it's actually worth it. So we're gonna take some red clay because there's a bunch of different options to choose from for your colors. And we can take a little bit of like about the same amount as how much red clay you're adding in, and we can mix them together and see if it's worth it to add, to see if it makes a nice texture or not, because making slimes are very fun. But if you guys already didn't see my Elmer's glue video, make sure not to get those Elmer sets. They are not worth the money because they're just not good slimes. It gets messy and doesn't even turn into slime. It's just like gluey and all messed up. So if you want to make slimes, you really could just like mix slime, or you could just get like glue, activator, really anything anything like that. Or you could just, there's a bunch of different like Elmer's how to make slime with like people who actually know how to make slime. You just have to use like contact lens, activator, glue. It's really simpler than making like getting all those different like ingredients from Elmer's. So I would just recommend to follow along those videos and get those easy activator, easy like ingredients that you just have at home. So this texture really is actually a really good texture. It's not perfect, but I think it's really nice. And we could also take a little bit more clear slime and we could add some food coloring. But food coloring is a little messy, so I don't know if we're gonna add it because it gets a little messy. But I guess we could try. It's a little tricky to open. You're gonna make sure, really you could just put it in this container, your like little slime if you're following along with how I do it. And then you could just open your food coloring and you could do a little squirt into the cup. And then you could make sure all the dye like gets into there, and make sure not to have a too big of an amount, just like a medium size. And then you can mix it all together, is I think how you do it. But make sure to wash your hands after this, just so you don't leave any like food coloring or anything like on your hands. So after, you're probably gonna want to play with this because this is a really fun set. It's really fun for people who like love making slime and people who have just started for slime. The slime care guide is a perfect thing because Nichole Jacklyne is a slime expert and it tells about how to use your slime and everything, and it comes with each set. You might get a little confused if you just see all these different clear slimes, but if you watch this video, it's much easier because you know how it works. We got a little confused when we got this, but then we realized that there's not slime in here. There's just clear slimes, then you mix all the charms to this. So this slime is a really good texture, but what we also just did, I'm pretty sure we just mixed it into this, and this made a really, really good texture. We just added a little bit though, so that way the rest of your slime you can just keep in here and mix different colors with it and then make like a whole different color slime. And there's also these activator pens. You want to be careful when you open activator pens because really what you do when you open activator pens is, I think you like squirt like, that was a little too much, but thankfully we have some extras. Or you really could just buy them. Dope Slime sell them. Also make sure to check out the Dope Slime website. They have really good amount of slime. Their slime is so perfect for kids who have anxiety. If you just pull out a Dope Slime and play with it, it's really just the perfect thing. There's all different textures. And Nichole Jacklyne has that too, and she also sells fidgets. They are very good websites for kids who have anxiety or stuff like that. If you just take out a slime and play with it, you should feel better. It's very, very fun to do. And now we're gonna be mixing some of the activator up with the slime. It should make it an easier texture. It should make it more stretchier and like nice. We could also add some food coloring to this. I think we should try to add some food coloring to this to give it a cooler like color and not just make it clear. So we're just gonna add some red food coloring and mix it into the container. And these containers, thankfully you can wash them, so you can just like wash them because they are plastic, but they're very like hard plastic, so they'll last really long. And then if you just squirt some of it in, you squirt like, really just like a medium amount, not that much, but not like too less. And then normally I would recommend taking your Santa charm out so it doesn't get really messy. And your hands are gonna get a little like red dye-y, but if you just like mix it up in the container, it feels really good and it makes a whole new color. And you could even come up with a name for your slime and get like a little paper and like you can name it and name your slime. Now that we have showed you how all this slime works, and also make sure to stay tuned for all those videos on our YouTube channel and short to see how the slime works. If you watch this video first, you'll know what we're like saying and explaining in the other video, so that way we don't have to explain it and we can just like be like, okay guys, now we're gonna be, hi guys, welcome back. We're going to be showing you all the charms and doing like we did. But before you watch this video, make sure to check out the other video, that like the one we're just doing right now. So now that we have explained it and showed you everything of how to do it, the time has come to rate this. I'm definitely gonna give this a 10 out of 10, solid 10 out of 10. I really like how it comes with all these different charms, and I love how it comes with all these different clear slimes, and you can really make this slime however you want. So that's why I'm rating it. Bye guys, see you next time.